sir.
What's up, man? Hey, what's good? Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another No Guidance podcast, and today I'm here with
AJ Fray, also known as Anthony. Anthony Frazier, AJ, Alonje Frazier, all that. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, bro, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be out here. I appreciate the invite. It's just a blessing because I actually met him. I think last week actually. So
last week on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday exactly.
Yeah.
Same day and everything. So actually not same day. Say it's Tuesday. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But so yeah, last week on Friday. It's been a few days, and vibed with him since the start of it all. So that was cool. I'm glad we got to meet up and get this started. So
Yeah, bro. We were actually at a dance class, I guess.
Dance class, yeah.
He was photographing while I was participating in the dance class, but I got to meet him, and then I asked him to be on a podcast, and here we are today.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Mind if I got water real quick?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It's $1. It's $1.
It's good.
Okay.
Good looking though.
Yeah, but what do you call it? So I guess you want to tell everyone like a little bit about yourself, like what's going on with you, like what do you do as an individual?
Right, for sure. So right now I'm actually a full-time photographer. I don't know if I gotta speak into the mic. Can y'all hear me? Is it good? It's good.
Yeah, you're good.
For sure.
Project your voice.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, 100%. So I'm a full-time photographer right now. I've been doing this for about. Let me see how long I've been doing it. I've been doing it for about 6 months in total, I would say. Or actually, more specifically, I've done this since the beginning of January. So
started this year.
Yeah, started this year. So that was my first, or what was it called? It was my New Year's resolution. Was I wanted to be able to, make money off of being my own person. So I've essentially been an entrepreneur, and that was my New Year's resolution. So fortunately enough, I made it happen. Made the choice to invest into a camera, invest into a nice little laptop right here, and just make it work from there. So yeah, like I said, I'm a full-time photographer, also videographer as well. So I've been actually got myself into doing videography, and what you call it? I make beats on the side, do a little bit of that. But I'm just kind of doing everything. So I'm trying to tap into everything, utilize this computer as much as I possibly can, get a whole bunch of different applications to. However, I can just create art, because at the end of the day, I'm an artist. Artist with videography, photography, music, drawing, all that. So I want to be able to essentially showcase my artistic side of me. So,
bro, that's a little bit of everything. And
yes,
I
sir.
like
Yes,
how you're
indeed.
like going into a lot of different fields, because a lot of people get stuck in one field and feel like that's the only thing that they can do.
Right.
I feel like in this world that you got to like really try a lot of shit out, and just like, if like, even for me, I'm a dancer. I was originally just a dancer, but I could have just stuck with dancing my whole life. I didn't have to like, I could have just stuck there, and then I feel like I would have just put myself in a box, limit myself. So that's why I be trying to try, like, I think I already told you, I tried streaming, I tried being a YouTuber, and now I kind of want to be an artist too. I kind of want to be a singer too. So I'm just trying to branch off and try to experience everything in life and be known as like a lot of different things, not just for one thing, But that's just me.
Right, heard you.
Having this long list and being versatile, how long have you, like, I think photography is your main one that you're really trying to push, right?
Yes.
So how did, like, why photography?
So when I made the initial investment of getting a camera, I just kind of fell into it, because learning the camera, I took pictures, obviously did videos too. That's what I really wanted to get into, but it just knowing the camera, the photography aspect was just kind of easier to kind of get into, just because like there's a lot of stuff that goes into video, like lights, boom mic, microphones, and like gimbals and stuff. So I didn't have all that to my I didn't have access to like any of that, so I had to invest into more equipment. So just pictures kind of came. Took pictures of my friends. Started with doing that, and then as I got better with editing and everything, I actually got people hitting me up like, "Hey, I see you doing pictures. Oh my gosh!"
That's fire.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, because I kind of just put it out there. I put my pictures onto Instagram. I then had an Instagram account for my photography. And then it's kind of blew from there. I actually have 5,000 followers right now on my Instagram account.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that's actually more than my main. So,
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I might have to switch that. I might have to switch accounts real quick, do a little switcheroo or something like that. But no, what was I saying? Yeah, so I kind of did pictures that way. People were hitting me up about pictures, and I kind of, after that, out of nowhere, became a photographer. And then, like I said, now I'm trying to do video. Hence, the video I was doing for Letha and Yuma. For also everybody, go check that out. Whenever I drop that, it's gonna drop pretty soon. It's in process right now. So this video might be.
I'm dropping this tomorrow.
Exactly. Okay, bet, exactly. So stay tuned for that. There will be a video for you and Letha. I just got done with doing another video for my friend that's actually dropping his clothing brand. So everybody stay tuned for that as well. So
I heard. Yeah.
So it's called Amphoria, AM4IA. He has everybody go check that on Instagram. He has on Instagram right now. But he has nothing dropped yet. So he's dropping that next week, I believe.
Okay.
So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, check that out whenever he drops. And it's just right now. He has his own, own logo and design and everything. It's pretty cool. But he's trying to do more. He just has only one drop right now. So
yeah, that's good. When in their point, like when you were doing photography, was the point where like this is what I really want to do?
I would say it was when I keep saying but it was I know how
we're all human. We're all human.
Right 100%. It was when I actually got my first client. It was pretty cool because
okay.
I was obviously taking pictures for other people and like friends of mine and close relatives and stuff. And then when I had got a DM from Sarah, actually. Sarah was my first client.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Someone shout out to Sarah Wynn. Good looking. Appreciate you. You started it all. But when Sarah had hit me up for a studio session, because she went to a studio. And she was like, hey, I want you to come by the studio and take some pictures for me. And I was like, okay, cool. So I slid through, did that, and that's kind of started from there. And I kind of liked being able to make my own, source of income rather than working. Because at the time I was working, and I was still working even through that, obviously, because I just started. But it was just getting the gratification of being able to do something of my own, creating something, and then getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily the money. It's just getting
it's not.
It's just getting some type of reimbursement from doing what I want. Not necessarily reimbursement, but it's just like the ROI, the return on investment. So being able to see that I'm making this initial investment and getting paid from it is really, really cool. I thought it was really dope. So that's kind of how I started with that. And yeah, so ever since then, like I just kind of took the bag and ran with it, literally. And yeah, I just been. And now I'm here, so I'm glad to be here and. Got to be here and doing what I love to do.
How did it feel like to have a job while doing this on the side?
So I'm very glad you asked that question because that was probably the hardest time of my life, low key.
Doing
it
something.
Was exactly. So the hardest time of my life, man, it was because I was working. I was making my paper. Getting paid every month or getting paid every week, bi-weekly, however it was. I had done 2 jobs while doing this. So it was hard because it was like I had access to something that's making me money. I had access to something that I could initially literally just do anything with it because how it is with the camera. You can do a lot with the camera, and you could the options are endless essentially. And on top of that, it was a gateway for me to do something that I wanted to do anyways, was, making films, pictures, everything else. So having that to my repertoire was very hard because I wasn't able to utilize it as much as I wanted to while working the job
because you're working.
Because I was working, I was putting 40 hours. Sometimes, 48 hours a week into a job that I didn't have to necessarily be at.
Yeah, you don't really care about.
And it was tough, bro, because but at the same time I needed that job.
Of course.
So like that's why it was really hard for me because it's like fuck. I don't know if I can cut this.
No, you're good.
So I was like fuck, because I was like, dang, well I have I have something I really want to do. I have something that it can get me where I need to be at. I can even do videos for YouTube, this, that, and that. I had so many different options that I could have gone to. I could have took advantage of, but it was hard because there was so much time I was putting into another job that I had to be at damn near every day.
Yeah.
And it was just like, how am I gonna ever find time? How am I gonna ever be able to do this, do that, do that? So essentially, like, it was like I was stuck. I would have people like, hey, I want a photo shoot this day. I was like, well, I can't. I got work.
Yeah, I got work.
I got work. I got this stuff. And since I have work, that also means like I have less time to see family. So it's like now I just make time.
Exactly. So it's like sacrificing like crazy.
So really sacrificing like crazy. So I'll be like essentially I'll be like, well, oh, can I have a photo shoot? I'm like, well, I can't because since it's my day off, I gotta go see my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, it was really.
Oh my god.
Bro, it was just I was doing a lot of this. I wasn't like really being able to project anywhere because like my job was just holding me down and it wasn't holding me down the good way.
I know.
So it was really tough, but I mean, like you said earlier, sacrifices, right? So at the end of the day, I made enough money where I felt I was comfortable enough to just sit down for a little bit, and I ended up quitting my job and just started doing photography full time, and now it's paying me pretty well. So.
That's good to hear. To hear. I would say like even for me, like I worked at Amazon, and oh my god, bro. That it was really bad on like my mental health. I'm not gonna lie, cause even being at work, I was thinking like, damn, I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be doing this. I'd rather be doing this. And that's all I really thought about while I was at work. So that's why I didn't really enjoy going to work for me personally. I was like, I'd rather be... I mean, I'm not going to lie. I used to dance. Like, people kind of really knew me as a dancer. I kind of turned... I'm not going to lie. I kind of turned up, like, Amazon, like kind of crazy.
That's how I was at Target.
Like, you just bring your own energy in there, and then they'll know you for that. So I was like, oh, yep. But, like... I don't know, like, it was still, like, I didn't really want to be there, you know. I'd rather be at home, like, doing something else, you feel me? I don't know if that's right, but, like, that's just what I was thinking during the time.
Hey, man, whatever feels right is right, 100%. I don't care what anybody says. If it feels right and the energy is right with it every 100% of the time, bro. What? 100% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Okay, so about the photography, like, I know it's like graduation season. Did you do any pictures for that or not?
So I actually had 2 people hit me up for graduation, so I was able to do that. A little less than obviously. There's a lot of people that graduated. So two out of
it's fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's fine,
so 2 out of however many people graduated this year. You know, it's not that good, but it's okay though. You know, it's like I said, anyways. Like I'm not really thinking about that anyways because. Like photography is paying the bills right now. Photography is cool. You know, I have my clients and everything. I love all my clients. See you guys watching. You know, appreciate you guys. You guys will keep me here. You know, stable. So good looking. You know. Anyways, yeah. If you guys need a photo shoot, go and tap it. But yeah, bro. Like I love photography. It's really cool. It's just not not necessarily not what I want to do, but it's just like I really want to be able to make movies, you know, like that's what I'm really passionate about. Like I went to school with that. I went to Northern Arizona.
Oh, you went to school for that?
Yeah, I went to Northern Arizona. I was a film major and I had a psychology minor. So, yeah, bro, I'm really passionate about that. I've always been really passionate about movies. It's something that just kind of stuck out to me. Like watching movies, not just watching movies in general, but like having a strong storyline with strong characters and character development. All that was really something that I was always really infatuated with. And even when I was younger, actually in elementary school, I used to actually write comic books. Like I used to draw comic books, have storylines, stuff like that. I used to sell them for like 5 cents.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bro.
Hustling as a kid? Oh my god!
Hustling as a kid, bro. Hustling as a kid, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro.
What?
I mean, my spending habits weren't the greatest. I used to. Hey man, when I was in kindergarten, I used to turn that money and buy candy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So. I mean, fortunately enough, my spending habits ain't that as bad as they used to be.
It's fine.
You know. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, bro. So I've always been really, even with anime, we were talking about that earlier. Like I love anime. Anime is just great, just because like there's not only just is the storyline is really good, and not only is the having the animation, a whole bunch of like powers and stuff like that. Like it's cool, like how the power system works. You know, ki, chakra, freaking magic. You know, that's only a portion of that, but it's really it's really like just the character development in it, and then also being the just like the hyper realism that comes out of just anime in general. Like as far as specific scenarios or specific what's the word I'm looking for? Not scenarios, but like when something is like situation.
Okay.
Yeah, so scenario situation,
Okay.
same thing, but like specific situations, but like the hyper realism behind it. For example, like like the like for like Naruto, how like Naruto's a character, he's dealt with depression, he's dealt with being alone, he's dealt with scrutiny, a whole bunch of other stuff that just being Naruto, right? So like that's like, for example, like there's a lot of stuff that is real in the real world, but it's like it's just this hyper realism behind it with a whole bunch of other stuff that goes on in Naruto, the universe of Naruto. Yeah. So like him having Nine Tails, Jin
That's
Cherokee,
fire.
you know
Like,
what I'm
that's
saying?
filthy.
Yeah, it's filthy because like it's real stuff, but at the same time it's like
it's like it's kind of like animation, like to make it look cool.
Exactly,
but
look cool.
People are like really looking deep into like why Nine Tails, who like what is the Nine Tails to Naruto?
Exactly. And then obviously, like, I'm not gonna spoil any spoilers for anybody that's watching, but just having the Nine Tails be like his best friend, and then like having Jiraiya being his mentor, or even who Iruka Sensei being his essentially his stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Because his dad had died or whatever. He like also his dad too. Some people don't have their parents in their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that being said, like like that's just a lot of different things that kind of go on in anime, that just kind of like the hyper realism of it all just is what makes it look, not necessarily look cool, but it's also just it's relatable, and that's what's really cool about that's really cool about all that stuff like that. So with that being said, we went on a fat tangent about anime. Well, with that being said, like I've always wanted to have my own story and actually be able to put my own story literally onto cinematic, and like just put onto the movie, you know what I'm saying, like the hyper realism behind it. So for example, like I have big plans for movies that I have in mind, not only just about myself, but just situational stuff that I would think, and I was just like, oh, that'd be a really cool movie idea, So that's what I want to do, and be able to make movies that are relatable to people, and then also kind of put the anime flavor into it, because that's what I'm saying. So I'm not necessarily say that I'm a geek for anime, which I am, but it's just like I like movies that, for like example, like Jumper or Chronicle, or like just like movies that have powers in it, just because I think it's just cool. You know what I'm saying?
Powers are really cool. Yeah.
So like to have like a dystopia type of vibe, or even a utopian vibe, that's obviously that's not a utopia. Like just just what's the word I'm looking for? Just like post devastation. What we're looking for? Like post apocalyptic. So like post apocalyptic stuff. Apocalyptic. That's a big word. That's a big word for Elmo.
I know.
But post apocalyptic type of environment. Like that's the stuff I like to watch, and it's like Into the Badlands, or Daybreak, some shows on Netflix. Like that. You should watch those, by the way. Those shows are pretty
Okay. Daybreak. Okay.
So yeah, I want to kind of have those type of flavors into the movies I make, while also having a strong character development and message within itself. So yeah.
So you really are like trying to bring meaning into your life.
Exactly. 100%.
I really like that, because I don't like doing like things that don't mean anything to me. Like I only create, like with my dancing, I want to make dancing videos that actually mean something to me, instead of like just doing something that people want to see.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take what people want to see. I'll take it into consideration. But all in all, I feel like I'm the creator, so I feel like the decision is kind of like in my hands. Of course I want to please. Don't get me wrong. I want to please the audience too.
Right.
But I feel like if you really love someone, or if you really like a creator, you'll like them for who they are, and not just for the content they make. Exactly. Even if they decide, even if I'm a dancer, even if I decide to go a different route, become a singer, become a streamer, become a YouTuber, they'll still follow me because they like me for who I am, and
100%.
not just because I just dance and do the dances that they want to see.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's just like what I really want. As a like, I don't want just fans. You know me? I don't want I want to build a community where people can call me their friend instead of just being a fan.
Right, 100%. Yeah. But I feel the same way too because, for example, like there's a lot of different people out there that are famous or that have well known and they're kind of assholes. You feel me? Yeah. So that being said, like not only just be like, oh, be cool to everybody, because like not everybody's a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be fan of you, but they could also look be hating or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like then that just comes with people in general. But like when if I ever blow up or if I ever win, I should say
win of course.
When whenever I get to that point in my life, like I definitely want to have my fans or my followers be able to be in kind of close quarters with me, not like close as in
not
physical.
everything. Yeah, of course.
But like just being able to be like, oh yeah, he's hecka cool. You know what I'm saying? Never have to give him a reason to say that like, oh, he's fake or he's this, he's that. Like, oh yeah, you ain't this, you ain't that. Because at the end of the day, like I am who I am, and you should my fans should be able to kind of vouch that way for me too. Be like, okay, yeah, he's the person. Because at the end of the day, like if I'm an asshole and I'm actually an asshole, then that's something. But if you're just hating and saying I'm an asshole, that's kind of like what's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know me.
It's kind of like if you had like a really close friend, like, and then your friend like decides to do something, and that's not like really to your favor. Are you gonna really hate them for going for? I wouldn't say like do it once, but like like just doing something, making a mistake, and then trying to change.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and like I honestly, at the end of the day, even just speaking on it, like at the end of the day, like people are just gonna be them. So we shouldn't even really like have to, not necessarily care, but we shouldn't even really have to like focus in on how people envision us. Even though you know what I'm saying. This is mostly for me too, because like we're just speaking on it. But even though yes, we want people to like us. We want people to.
Of course.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that obviously comes into it all. But at the end of the day, it's like people just want to switch up and be weird. That's on them, and they have every right to do that too. So.
Yeah, they don't have to like follow us to the end of time.
Exactly, yeah. So there's that, but 100%, bro. Like everything you're saying is valid for sure.
So I like how you really like are coming up with all these ideas, because it really proves like how much you're like how passionate you are, how much thinking you're doing, how much imagination is really a key thing. It's really powerful. Imagining, oh, I want to do this. Oh. Shit, you can just like be like freaking like I don't know, you're using the bathroom or just washing dishes, and then an idea just pops up in your head like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do this? The mind really is powerful if you use it in a certain way, or like a positive way, instead of like coming up with fake scenarios or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like thinking negatively, like, oh, I'm gonna do this to this person.
Right.
You feel me? Like I feel like. Imagination really is great. It really is great. Even I've been like tapping into that imagination, with my dancing and what I want to do, But yeah,
that's valid. No, it's valid, bro. I appreciate you, acknowledging that too, because I have a lot of people that I even like explain to them what I want to do, and they're like first thing sometimes they say would be hella negative. It's like, oh, you're doing too much. Like, why don't you stick to one thing, this, that, and that? Like, why are you trying to do this? Why are you doing that? Why don't you just focus on one thing? Like, which is, it's cool to focus on one thing, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to focus on one thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to because my thing is, like, I always wanted to try out everything before I don't, because I always want to be tapped in with everything. And it's always really weird, because the same thing you were saying is, like, you could be, the imagination is strong, right? So, for example, like, I have this, I guess you could say, what's the word for it? To fit the trend is, like, my red flag. My red flag is that I have a strong feeling that I can pretty much do anything from my mind to, so therefore,
yes.
It like if I feel like if I want to do something, it's like, ooh, this is something I really like to do. Yes. I automatically get like a sense of feeling that like I could be really good at this regardless, and that's also why I try to do so much. And I've always done this as a kid too, because for example, like I'm like I played the cello in middle school, all of middle school, and part of some of high school. I was a track runner. I played football. I was a martial artist. I still am a martial artist. Right. I'm a dancer. I've competed in Seattle's Got Talent, I think 3 times.
Seattle's Got Talent.
Seattle's Got Talent.
What? Do they still host those real quick?
I think so. So
what?
Yeah, they should be able to. So Seattle's Got Talent is usually at Cleveland High School.
That's in Seattle, right?
Yeah, it's in Seattle, Cleveland High School.
Yeah.
So I didn't go there alone. I went there with a group of dancers. So so I'm saying I did that. So I got talent while I was running track, while I was playing football. I was doing all that. So like I've always kind of just did a whole bunch of everything just because I felt like, well, if I do it, I'm gonna be good at it. Why not try it? You know?
Yeah.
And that goes for all sports too. Like I played baseball. I played soccer. I played tennis. I ran track, played football. What else I played? I played basketball too. Played a lot of different sports because I was like, well, I'm gonna try it out and see if I'm good at it. And I'm pretty good at all sports actually, to be honest. Just athletic ability. It goes really far. So, and then as far as like just music, I've always been tapped in with music. I always wanted to be the dancer, this and that. And I was like, okay, well, let me try the cello, and I was just really good at the cello. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me try the piano. Got good at the piano. Let me try the drums. Got good at the drums. The only one instrument that I want to really be good at that I haven't really tapped in with is the guitar because I really want to get.
I want to play the guitar too.
Yeah, I feel like guitars are just smooth instruments. So, but yeah, bro, like being what you're saying with the imagination thing. Like I've always had a strong imagination. I dream a lot. I don't know if that goes with imagination, but I'm pretty sure it does. It goes hand in hand. Even my dreams, like sometimes I'll be dreaming about some crazy stuff, or even just like a scenario that happens like like a dystopia or a post-apocalyptic kind of time, and I'm just like, oh shoot. And then with that being said, I'll wake up and like, a filthy movie, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what keeps me really going as far as trying to keep pursuing what I'm doing, because like every day I'm trying to get better. So every day I'm going to be able to get to where I want to be, as far as movie wise or however all types of areas. So
nah, it really shows like how much of a hard worker you are.
Appreciate that, man.
But I do want to say something. Like how games are made,
and
how games they have collectibles. They have like side missions. I guess like just like let's just say like Assassin's Creed. Do you play Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, I'll play Assassin's Creed.
Exploring the whole map. You're exploring the whole map, exploring these places that are dark on the map. Then you see like you got a vantage point here now. You get to see the question marks, you see the chest, you see all these. It's kind of like, how you can 100% complete a game? What if you can 100% complete life? You feel me?
That's tough. That's a tough situation. That's like that. I like that.
Just that's the part where you get to try everything and just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to just do anything and like just try and everything, bro. Whether you're scared or not, just try. Just jump right into it. How come in a game you're not afraid to fight all these monsters? Just jump straight into the action. But in real life, you're afraid.
Right.
You're not like there's not. Okay, I'm not saying that there's no monsters in real life, but like I mean, people, you already know what humans are. So it's like.
Better get your XP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Better get your experience points for sure. And like just to build on what you're saying, bro. Like, shout out my bro D'Anthony, because we be talking about this all the time. But yeah, like just getting experience points and just being out there, bro, and just doing literally everything you can, because it's like I don't know, bro, just getting that save data, logging back in. You know what I'm saying? Getting tapped in.
At night, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Get tapped in, bro. It's like just getting experience points every day. Doing different quests, doing different things, photography, all this. Like, just it's building my all stat character. You know what I'm saying? It's not being all stat character. I'm not trying to be power heavy, speed heavy. Because at the end of the day, you just about to be power heavy, speed heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all stat character all the time.
Wow. No, I like that. I
like
that. Instead of just going one direction.
Exactly, bro.
I think that's the part where people limit themselves. That's why I said I think I was talking about the dancing. I could just been a straight dancer, nothing else. I'll just only be known as that. But then you said like just expanding. No, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, that's fire you brought it up, because like I said, I'll be thinking about that too, bro. It's like I do that all the time. Is just being able to get these achievements and, you know, like small achievements, literally, like, you know, just like little things, everything, having a project to do, boom, getting that done, achievement unlocked, XP right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of different things you could do in life, and it's like, why not try them all, you know? And like, why not get the experience points? Why not try to be an all-stat character? Like, yeah. So.
I feel like a lot of people lack is like, I feel like it's just the being proud of yourself, you know, even
100%.
the small things, just the little things, just being proud of yourself. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get like I said, like, or like you said, like I'm hard on myself. So sometimes like these small achievements, I'm like, damn, I could have done better.
100%.
You know, but I feel like even with all the little things, you should just still be proud of it, even if you do fail, even if you do lose. You know,
Facts.
be proud that you even tried it.
Facts.
You know, a lot of people don't even step into the trying world. You know, they just stay in their house or just, you know, stick to their own thing. You feel me? Like,
very true. You're speaking facts right now, bro. It's facts.
But I guess like I guess I want to know, aside from like your video in photography, like how did you get into like making beats?
Yeah, so how did I get into making beats? I'm trying to think how I started. Started with getting the laptop. Then I got Lightroom, whatever I needed for photos and stuff. And you know what is what happened. So shout out my bro Chance. Everybody type in with Love Pain 2000. He's an artist. He's a SoundCloud artist. He's also I think he has some stuff on iCloud or iMusic as well. But yeah, everybody gets touching with his Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. He actually, since he's been making music and stuff like that, he knows that I used to, you know, just mess around and play the piano. He knows I play the cello because we went to the same school. And he's like, hey, bro, you want to get tapped in with beats? I was like, like, honestly, at first, I wasn't too sure just because, like, I didn't have much confidence in my own ability. You know what I'm saying? So at first, I was like, sure. Like, I kept saying sure. Like sure. Like, I never did. I never did got, like, any software that he had. And, like, literally one day, I was like, hey, bro, let me see your computer. Literally, like, he just let me see the computer. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I had a feeling he was already get me tapped in, but I gave him my computer. I think I was at his house. We were playing, like, Street Fighter 5 or something like that, you know, just on the game. I was playing with his brother, and then he was like, all right, bro, here, tab me in with FL Studios, everything. And then he was like, all right, I want to see you go crazy. Just like, do whenever you can, go crazy with this. All right, bet. So then I actually never tapped in with it until he came over. He's like, yeah, you gonna beats? I was like, nah.
It's fine.
So he was like, all right, bro, check this out. Yeah, so Street Fighter 5, he got it all set up, and then I had actually got connected with one of my. So there's this guy. His name is Jason Palmer. He actually was a alumni at Federal Way High School, so it's high school I went to, and he ran track there. So we kind of knew each other through that. This is a long story. Not a long story, but it was a good story as far as how we know each other and everything with the track. But it just started through me breaking one of his records. Put it at that. I broke one of his records in middle school, but appreciate it, Jason. Anyways, thanks for the record. Yeah, so I seen him. I was at work. This was I was at Target, so I was still working at Target, and he popped up, and I was like, hey, what's up, Jason? You know, chatted up with him a little bit. He was like, oh, bro, let me get tapped in with you. I was like, all right, bet. So we got tapped literally like the next week. He was like, hey, bro, come over, this, that, and that. You know, just make some food, and let's just talk about, see what you got going on. Oh, actually, matter of fact, forgot I left that out. So he actually is the one that set me up for everything. So he actually is the pinnacle of my success because I was telling him that I wanted to do all these things as far as, you know, being a photographer, videographer mostly, and make beats and all this other stuff. And then he actually guided me from there. So, yeah. So that's how that happened. I went to his house. I was telling him all the things I wanted to do. He had a whole bunch of setup already, and he was like, yeah, bro, this is what I got tapped in with. We actually made a beat, I believe, on his just to see like how everything was working. He said, hey, bro, matter of fact, let's get you set up tomorrow. Or I think like that's what he was saying tomorrow. We didn't get it set up tomorrow, but he's like, let's get a time to go up to Kenmore Camera and get you a camera and let's get tapped in. So I like ended up buying this, and then he's like, all right, bro, so let's get it. So then we went to get more camera, got me my EOS R, and then that's how that went on. But yeah, so just getting a little mentorship from him, from doing beats and everything, and then also Chance setting me up. It was really cool. So that's kind of we set that all up, and then from there I took the bag and ran with it. Yeah.
No, I like that. It's kind of like the people. Do you still talk to him?
Yeah, I still talk to them.
Yeah. So it's kind of like these people that come into your journey and like help you, even when I don't know if you were going through a tough time, but for me, I was going through a tough time, and then my boy BERADA came into my life, and he's kind of the one who kind of like showed me the way, or showed me like how to bring my dancing into the light, instead of just, because I was just dancing, but I wasn't like doing it the best I was doing, because you know I was still younger. You know, I first started dancing back when I was 6 years old, but when I started actually posting like in 11th grade. That's when I started posting, and then I did only on Instagram. I made a separate page, a dance page besides my personal, and then told everyone to follow that, post every week. And then BERADA was the one 2 years later, 2019 I believe, or 2020, like 2019 December. That's when he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, can you do a dance video for me?" And then right there he brought me to join this podcast. You know, but before I wasn't a co-host, but he asked me and my boy Chris City. I don't know if you know who Chris City is. We both went on a podcast, and then now we're just best friends now. You feel me?
Right.
You know, he took me to LA. You know, he basically like showed me what like the world is like, because I didn't know what the world was like before I met him, and he kind of was like, he was kind of like the person that was right there next to me, like, "Hey, this is how you do it. This is how you do it." And then now I've given you everything. Now you take what you've learned and pave your own path, carve your own path, create your own way, basically. So
that's fire, bro.
You know, I'm really, really like, I'm just really like, I really appreciate it, is what I'm saying, you know. And I like how you just have that person, that mentor that was teaching you, and now I don't want to take it away from you, because this is, even though like he helped you, you're the one who brought it into the light too.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I don't want to take away anything from you, but like it's just these people that come into your life that help you when you feel like you're not, because I wasn't there. I don't know if you weren't there. I wasn't there at all, but he helped me. So now I just owe all of it. Not necessarily all of it, but I owe a lot to him. And once I'm up there, you know I'm giving back. Facts. And it's not even just with him, it's with everyone that has helped me along my way, even when I didn't believe in myself.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, I remember every single one. I'm not gonna lie, like ever since kindergarten, I was remembering like everybody that came into my way or into my life and helped me for some reason.
Facts.
You know? Even if it's little, even if I don't talk to them today, I'm still going to give back to them.
Facts. It's facts,
I'll hit them up like 10 years later and be like, "Hey, what's up with you?" And then here. Or like, "Hey," you know, I'll just slide them a couple hundred, who knows, and they'll be like, "What?" And then I'll be like, "Oh, yep," you know, like, "Thank you." You know, it's just what I want to do, you know, that's just what I want to do.
100%, bro.
Give back to everyone that was just along my way and that helped me. Yeah.
You should, bro. It's the same thing with me, bro. Like, it's gratitude. You know what I'm saying? It's being grateful of everything that, you know, that helped you along your way, because we just understand the value of connection, the value of people, the value of friendship, the value of, you know what I'm saying? It's always the value of, you know. And having that outlook on life is honestly the key, you know, just valuing other people, valuing other things, valuing situations, valuing memories, valuing value, you know what I'm saying? Knowing the value, you know, the price of everything with the value of nothing. You know, that's the bar from Jay-Z. So, you know, the price of everything but the value of nothing. And that's facts, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, it's like you can know the price of everything, but it's about the value of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much it really means. And, like, for that exact quote, Like I live by, like not saying not live by that quote, but like he was speaking facts. Like he's talking about just, a female, like the price of everything, but the value of nothing. So with that being said, like you can know the price of everything, but do you know the value behind it? So I've always been that way. I'm not very materialistic. Like I have nice things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like as far as like take this shirt off me, I'm still gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like I have nice stuff. Like it's cool. Like I don't have very many nice stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, the nice stuff I have is, you know what I'm saying? Something's gonna make me money. You know what I'm saying? But so like it's ROI. But anyway, that's return on investment. But that's besides the point. That's beside the point.
Yeah.
Price of everything, but the value of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like just valuing everything outside of all this stuff. Like that's another reason why I want to get into freaking movies, bro, because I want to have my movies be valuable. I want movies to be memorable. I want my movies to be something that someone can be like, that was a great movie that made me feel this way, because at the end of the day, it's like I want to make an impact however I can, and like it just, I don't know, bro. Like I'm just really passionate about creating.
I can see it.
Anything, movies, music, art, it all. All of it.
And I say to always keep your fire burning. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my fire like goes out. There's some days where I just get bored, don't have motivation. But it's those days where you don't have motivation and you still do it. Those are the days that really matter. Because there's people that do it for, let's say, they try something new for like 10 minutes and like, fuck, bro, I'm ass. It's that point. It's that discipline. We just keep going even when we're bored or even when we fail. Even if we feel like we're ass, you still keep going. Still try to break your limits. Just keep growing. Keep going,
Facts. It's true, bro. And like I don't even sit here and say that like there are times I'll be discouraged. Like for example, even last night I was working on I'm gonna put it out there. No, I'm gonna put it out there, but my bad, Sharif. I was working on a photo shoot and I was like, dang, like, like I really don't want to be doing this right now, but it's okay. But it is okay because like it's like just sometimes they get burnt out. Like I'm working so hard doing all this and that, and so there's some times where I get burnt out. But at the same time, it's like I'm still going back to it, still getting it done at the end of the day, and it's so not to please, but it's just to be that be about the business and be also about just what's the word I'm looking for? A specific word I'm looking for, but it's just being about my clients. You know what I'm saying? Like because that's who I am. Like I want to be able to give. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Cause at the end of the day, I'm doing it for him.
For him,
and for me as well to get better, however it is. But at the same time, it's like I'm doing it for him because I want him to be like, oh my gosh, I love these photos. Thank you so much for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do it for. I don't do it for the money. Like that just comes with it.
And sometimes you don't. Sometimes I don't even do it for myself. Sometimes I just want to make the person happy. Literally. Even if I have to go through all these obstacles to make it so that they're happy, I'll go through them. I'll go through them. I didn't get the best shot, or I didn't get the best edits. Like, tell me and I'll fix it the way you want it. I'll definitely fix it.
Facts.
I got so much time. You got so much time in the world, bro. I know tomorrow is not always guaranteed, but like I'ma still give you everything today though.
Facts.
I'ma still give you everything today, so that's just how I want to do it. Even with my dancing, I want to please everyone around me. I want to make everyone around me happy. And then if you want to join in with me.
Right.
I don't want to share, I don't want to keep this energy to myself. That's why I dance too, because I want people to join in with me. I know a lot of people are scared because they don't see themselves as great dancers, and it's okay. But me, I never judge.
Right.
I guess there is points where I do judge, but I ultimately humble myself and be like, nah, it's okay. It's okay.
Along with that too, because with dancing, bro, that's why dancing is so amazing too. Because at the day, it's self-expression. You know what I'm saying? Self-expression every time, and that's I feel like that's the most dancing is one of the most beautiful things you could do at all in the world, you know, because like it's body movement, it's, you know, it's emotion. You could show emotion through dance. You could do whatever, you know, like even if you don't feel like for example, if you're out somewhere and someone's just two stepping, you can see a lot what they got going on with the two step. You know what I'm saying? Like they can even you can be smooth with it, or it can just be. It's essentially the same thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, what? Yeah, you know, right?
Even subtle movements?
Even subtle movements, yeah.
What?
Yeah, 100%. So, like, it all depends on, you know, like, how they express themselves. So, like, that's a whole nother conversation. But, yeah, no, dance is great. Dance is great. I love dance. Dance is amazing. I'm a terrible dancer, though.
Stop, bro. Hey, bro, I seen this guy dancing. He's not a terrible dancer.
I need to dance a lot more than I do, because as you've seen, I'm really rusty. I'm 100% rusty. But I mean, you don't.
I mean, your rusty to me was actually better than most people that I've seen. So
appreciate that.
So if there's more, like, I would like to see it. You feel me?
For sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to definitely get into dancing again. I wanna do more TikTok for sure. Like I don't want to do like the TikTok dances, you know, like but
But I
want to be able to.
I stray away from those.
Right, 100%. So what I want to do is actually like have my own choreography that I do and put it onto TikTok, and then from TikTok I want to do video stuff too. So for example, like the videos I just did or I'm working on right now, I'm actually gonna put onto my TikTok to just kind of put it out there, be like, you know, like, oh, I'm a videographer, because you know no one's gonna know until you put it out there. Yeah. So therefore, for my TikTok, like I have some thirst trap stuff on there that I posted way back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Like that, I believe that was like last year. Like last year, when I first did TikTok, I was like, I was trying to get my sexy boy TikTok thing going on. Like it was working for a little bit, but honestly, I got tired of it because I was like, bro, like
it don't mean anything.
You don't. Yeah, exactly. It was meaningful. It was meaningless. It was meaningless. Like I stopped doing it. Like I haven't been on TikTok ever since, literally. So I'm trying to get back into it, but actually produce something that's meaningful. I'm probably gonna go back and actually delete like all those videos just because like. I was trying to do something.
I was thinking the same thing to delete it, but I feel like I deleted some. I'm not gonna lie, but in the process, I was like, why not just keep it there to see like how much I've grown?
Okay, facts.
You know.
Probably do. I shouldn't do that. That's a smart decision.
Like I don't know. That's just how I saw it.
That's a smart decision though, for sure. I think about doing that too. And also it gives you like volume too. You know, because if you know what I'm saying, if you delete all your videos and you start one video, it's gonna be one video. But if you keep all your videos and then just put another video on top of it, like you have more volume, so people will be like, oh, okay, this is not a fake account, for example, because like, you know, fake accounts have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 videos, and then it's just those, and that's it. But if you have volume, you have more people to kind of sift through and be on your page, and essentially give you more views over time as well.
Okay, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Even though all my videos from before are very much cringe.
Mine are too, yeah, 100%.
But like I said, like it's just like showing like the journey that you went on and how much you've grown. So, but yeah, I guess like since it's June, you got 6 more months in the year. Like, what's your next steps? You feel me?
Next steps. I really want to get a hold of everything, bro. Like the next step is to be be more successful than I am. You know. But as far as like something that I really want to get done by the end of the year, I would say is I just want to be out there, bro. I just want to be out there. I would say make a social media presence, make a presence for real, like be able to not necessarily be famous. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make a presence to where it's like, okay, this is someone that it should be recognized in the Seattle area. You know, I just want to be, because like right now I'm just locally further away. You know, like some people know me around the state. Like a lot of people know me through track, and like that's cool. But like at the same time, I want to just be out there, be somebody that should be recognized. Not somebody should be recognized, but that's going to be recognized by everybody.
Like people can talk about you and be like, oh, you know that boy AJ? Oh,
exactly.
He does videos. You know, he does photography. Yeah.
Exactly, because right now, like I'm known, but it's like I'm not well known, and like that's cool. That's fine. You know, like as being a humble person, like that's totally fine. Like it's not like I should be blown. I should blow up. This star. You know what I'm saying? That like I'm very humble about that, so it's cool. But just I want to be able to at least be like, you know, to make it to where at least I'm just recognizable in my own city. So
Yeah. That's a great goal, I guess, for, by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, like, how do you plan on doing that?
I plan on doing that just by making more connections, networking and everything, like, and also by making a social media presence in general, like with TikTok, Instagram, however I need to. Like, I'm mostly just those two because I'm not really on Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah, I don't like using those either.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's a harder platform to like really just be out there on, just because Instagram is easy, just photo, caption, stories, reels. Instagram is just posting video. You know what I'm saying? Facebook's like make a post. I mean, like you make a post on Instagram too, but I feel like it's just everybody's on Instagram. No one's really on Facebook anymore. People are on Facebook, but essentially people on Facebook also have Instagram. However it works, you know what I'm saying? But it goes hand in hand. Honestly, it really depends. But I'm just not on Facebook anymore. I just stopped using Facebook. I just like the platform Instagram. But anyways, yeah, I just want to put more content out. Like that's my main goal. Like literally for this week, it's just put something out. Like I need to put something out because like that's just what I need to do. That's when if something like if not saying something ain't working, need to fix it. But it's like I just want to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like and doing more is posting, not just doing the work, but just posting it and also marketing it, advertising it, and just letting people know that this is what I'm doing. And just putting it out there. So I have some videos that, like I said, I'm working on, but I even have like archived videos for YouTube that I've done on so long back that I haven't posted because I just didn't post it. Yeah, so I need so I literally want to get on that by the end of the week so I can actually be back on YouTube. Everybody check me on YouTube. It's AJ Fray, AYYEJAYYFRAYY.
Damn, lots of Y's.
Yes, I did it because my full name is Anthony Jason Alonje Frazier. And Alonje.art is my Instagram, and I'm also planning on having Alonje be my musician name as well. So I'm trying to go by Alonje. So Alonje middle name. Hopefully no one trademarks that before I do. But so they want to do for sure. What was I going with that? But yeah, YouTube. Just want to be able to post all that stuff that I need to on there, and. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So that's my next step. Just posting and getting my content out there, being a content creator officially.
Okay, great. I guess we're 57 minutes into the podcast. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap it up? Or you feel like you said it?
I think pretty much said everything. It was really great being here. I appreciate the invite. I hope this is not my last time for sure.
No, for sure.
For sure. It's like great being here. Like I said, shout out everybody I need to. And yeah, just appreciate being here in general. And thank you.
Yeah, and I guess before we end, I guess as a timestamp, in the next year or like whenever you, let's say like 1 year from now, 2 years from now, you decide to go back on this podcast, see what you were thinking, or if you achieve this. But what's your biggest goal right now?
Okay, for sure. So I'm a let's see here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go big or home. Let's see. What's something I want to make sure I can do before we run this back a year from now? Let's see. Let's mark the date. Let's mark the date for sure. So it's June 14th. So June 14th, 2023. All right. All right, Anthony. Check this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Check this out. By this time next year. Let's see what we doing. By this time next year?
Now you're fine. It's a lot.
But I want to make sure it's good though. I just want to be like, oh yeah, let's get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure it's like something like this. Be like, yeah,
like you did that.
We did that. I'll say by this time next year, like, I'm hoping that I am at least into a stable environment for me to be able to be, not necessarily be comfortable, but be able to be like, yeah, like, I'm set. Because right now, like, I'm still feel like I'm working through it, But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to challenge myself to be able to say that I made it, or I'm making it. I'm growing. I'm making it to the top. I'm somebody that is recognized. I want to be somebody that's recognized in my own city, for sure. So, and also, since I'm running track too, so not everybody knows, but I'm running track currently, and I'm actually on my way to go semi-pro. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So.
You got a lot going for you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that being said, like that's why like there's really no excuse why I shouldn't at least have some type of way that I'm making a name for myself.
Year from now.
It's a whole year from now. So there's so much that can be worked on, so much that it's going to be worked on, and I'm really excited to see where I am from here and from now. So, however, I answer that in the future. This is where I'm at. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we end, is there anybody that you want to shout out? Shout out your friends, shout out your family.
Yeah, shout out Kai Hunnit. He's also an artist, local artist too. Shout out, Love Pain 2000, Matthew Devoted, Sarah Wynn. Shout out my boy. Shout out Tyrone, my little brother Tyrone, making music on his way up too. And then literally shout out everybody that's just running through it with me right now, like everybody, like D the Vibe, D Anthony, my boy, and Tony, my family, everybody, like everybody's my supporters. And also shout out all your friends and family and everything too, all your relatives, all your supporters, literally, man, because this is like only way is up, and then this is us. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is us. So at the end of the day, it's like we wouldn't be here without those people. So
that's right.
100%.
And I guess shout out your Instagram for one last time.
Got you. So my Instagram is my main right now is true_Blaziken7. And then my art page is alanje.art, ALANJE.ART. And that's gonna be where all my content creation is gonna be on. Right now it's just photos, but I'm hoping by the end of the month I'm gonna have videos on there, and then maybe even post some of my beats on there as well. So everybody stay tuned for that. Please tap in with me, and let's see this ball rolling.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another No Guidance podcast, and I'm going to catch y'all.
All right.